If you thought that it was over, it's not going to be over. Not this year. Guys, this is a Cow's Opinion where we look over the latest and greatest and today dumbest news in gaming. So please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It is your channel. Have fun. But we are not having fun here because April couldn't end without EA deciding to fire hundreds of people and culling 2 Respawn game projects for up to 400 people. I do not need AI right now. I need information. So guys, Andy Robertson over here at one of our favorites, Video Games Chronicle. EA canceled 2 projects and apparently laid off hundreds. And Respawn was forced to announce just yesterday that they made the difficult decision to step away from 2 early-stage incubation projects and make targeted team adjustments across Apex Legends and Star Wars Jedi. Translation: 2 games that were in early stages are terminated, and people who work on both the Legends game, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi, they're working on the 3rd game in that series, have been let go. And this sucks. And this sucks a lot. We're going to talk about why this sucks a lot in just a second. Bloomberg is reporting that one of those was an extraction shooter set in Titanfall and nowhere near close to release. And honestly, in this environment, I don't think we need more 3-man shooter games. They already have Apex Legends. And also, I don't think we need more PvP stuff. It's pretty crowded. Marvel Rivals is really dominating the market right now. 100 people were laid off at Respawn, and 2 to 3 times that many across other places at EA. The company spokesman decided to speak garbage and said, as part of our continued focus on our long-term strategic priorities, we've made select changes, i.e. laid off a bunch of people who didn't deserve it, within our organization that more effectively aligns teams and allocates resources in service of driving future growth. Translation: shareholders weren't getting money fast enough, so people had to suffer. Respawn has confirmed that Apex Legends will receive new content, and the next Star Wars Jedi game will be coming out still, I'm not happy. These decisions aren't easy, and we are deeply grateful to every teammate affected. Their creativity and contribution to help build Respawn into what it is today, which is why we fired them, because we need money. We're offering meaningful support to those impacted, including exploring new opportunities within EA. I don't know how they're supposed to find new opportunities within EA when you just fired hundreds of people on top of Respawn. So their shares declined 16% in January. That is $6 billion in value, because both FC25 and Dragon Age the Veilguard did not meet expectations. FC25, it looks like the EA Sports megalith is finally starting to slow down and lose steam, as people are just really tired of playing for the greedy gacha-style online mode. And Dragon Age, of course, there's plenty of... I can make a whole other video on Dragon Age the Veilguard, guys. It was not a great game. It had to be released because canceling it would have probably hurt the franchise even more. But yeah, it didn't perform anywhere near what they were hoping. And even if it had made the sales that they were hoping, the massively extended development cycle that it had probably would have made it hard to make much money. In a statement published last year when they announced 700 other layoffs, EA Entertainment President Laura Miele said that after review, it had decided that Respawn should focus on Jedi and Apex Legends, which is so interesting why they are firing 100 people on their moneymakers. And another Star Wars game was announced in 2022 and has been canceled. This was by former LucasArts vet and Medal of Honor co-creator Peter Hirschman. So, what is the Cow's opinion? Because of really stupid decisions with these franchises, one that was just getting too greedy, one that was just, look, if you like Dragon Age, that's okay. But most people agreed it was terribly written, terribly paced. The terribly paced probably had nothing to do with the things they're saying. It was originally supposed to be like an MMO style or online game before they realized that's not what players want and made it the more traditional style of Dragon Age. It was just, Dragon Age had always been like bloody and thing, and they made Critical Role, which there's nothing wrong with Critical Role, except that if I want Critical Role, I'll watch Critical Role. I don't want to play Dragon Age as Critical Role. I don't need lighthearted, funny, constant jokes, yada yada yada. It's supposed to be this grim, dark fantasy world. You can see the previous games, and Veilguard had a much different color palette, tone, story. It was weird. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, because of the terribleness of those projects, and they've already fired people at the Veilguard developer. They'll probably, if not haven't already, laying off people at the FC developer. Because of this, Respawn, who has just been printing money with Legends, with their Star Wars Jedi games, and also they're not making it, but they're working in some kind of role on the new Star Wars XCOM style game that is coming next year. Respawn is killing it, but because of bad business decisions and bad games from other divisions, unfortunately, Respawn is getting hit with the layoffs, and hundreds of other people across all VAR as well, and that sucks. I'm not going to lie. It's not fair. It's not fair that the people who are making the great games that we actually want are the ones having to fire now because of decisions by executives and other teams. But when you get owned by a massive company like EA or Ubisoft or any of the others, it doesn't matter how good you perform if the company overall isn't performing well. And that sucks. It sucks so much. But there's nothing we can do about it, guys. Look, everyone wants Titanfall 3. Everyone wants the next Star Wars Jedi. Everyone wants this Star Wars XCOM style game. Respawn is helping to making the games that we want. And even they're not immune to the downturn in the gaming industry. It is terrible. It is horrible. And I really hope that the people who are affected do land on their feet. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more indie and small studios, maybe even some single A studios probably working their magic. Because, look, Expedition 33 is massively killing it and humiliating tons of people who say that turn-based RPGs are dead. Like 40 people made a game that's more beautiful, plays better, and sells more than these massive studio games where they just toss money and bodies, come up with a garbage story, pull whatever's politically hot off of Reddit or Google news search and do that. And yeah, just great game. Go play Expedition 33. I want to play Expedition 33. The couch just has too many games. I can't get addicted to another one right now, guys. I'm going to have to quit my job if I'm going to have enough game time, seriously. Yeah, so let me know in the comments what you think. Are you surprised? Do you feel bad for Respawn? Because I'm not surprised, and I do feel bad for Respawn, but this is probably through 2025, so yay, only 7 months left of this, and hopefully the industry will at least stabilize. It's not going to be able to grow and increase until it stops bleeding and stabilizes, guys. So again, the comments are yours, and you know what else you can do besides using the comments? You can play more games. Games are awesome. EA's business decisions are not awesome, but you deserve awesome. I'll see you next time. I wonder who else is going to screw with the gaming industry next. God, please don't be Take-Two.